I'm Paula York, a Senior Development Director at EA Sports. Last May, EA built out a multi-purpose space in the new Children's Center at Harbor House. The room has a Harry Potter theme, and it's decked out with an Xbox 360, a Wii, a foosball table, and plenty of EA games. EA Sports is committed to being a good neighbor in Central Florida. That's why we want to continue our relationship with Harbor House by keeping the room fresh with the latest EA games as they're released. We also are looking forward to seeing how we can contribute to the new kennel project.
Harbor House is special to me because they have innovative programs to address the issue of domestic abuse, both by engaging victims, but also we are partnering with them in a program to educate the community, not necessarily victims or the perpetrators, but third parties on how to recognize the symptoms of domestic violence and how to help those victims get assistance.
I've been affiliated with Harbor House for almost 6 years now and joined the organization thanks to the recommendation of a friend of mine who was a very active volunteer with the organization. She is very passionate about this and was able to share with me the great deal of good that Harbor House has done in the community, and having seen this firsthand, I knew it was something that I had to be a part of.
Hello, I'm Carol Weck. I'm the CEO of Harbor House of Central Florida, Orange County's only certified domestic abuse shelter. October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and during this important month, we're reaching out to the community to help support the innovative programs that Harbor House is developing. It takes courage for the community to stand up against domestic abuse, and it really takes innovation to know how to stop it before it ever begins. Our RRR training, Recognize, Respond, and Refer, reached out to 20,000 people in Orange County just last year. This innovative training teaches people not only about what domestic abuse is, but also teaches them how they can respond to it. And we know that people are responding. In just the first year, in follow-up studies with people who've taken our RRR training, 61% of those people actually referred someone to Harbor House.
Shortly after I took the RRR training, a friend of mine reached out to me to get some help and support for a friend of hers she was concerned about that might be an abusive situation. Thanks to the training, I was able to walk her through the appropriate RRR steps and get her what she needed in order to assist her friend.
Well, our Delta Boys and Delta Girls program was actually named one of the top prevention programs in the state of Florida in 2008. It's an innovative program that we've been doing here in Central Florida since 2006, teaching children about the difference between healthy relationships and unhealthy relationships, but also linking them with positive community members who can serve as mentors for those children.
The best part of my job is working with the Delta Boys and Girls. They are very passionate, spirited young men and women, and I recognize that teaching them about teen dating abuse and the skills of healthy communication will help them in the future. They have also taught me a lot about some of the adversity and obstacles that they have to go through, and it's just made me that more passionate and excited about working in this field.
Another important part of Harbor House's mission is working with faith institutions in our community. These are a vital support network to many people, and we want to make sure that our faith institutions and our ministers, our youth leaders, have the tools necessary to be able to reach out to someone who comes to them for support.
Oftentimes when we start working with the faith institutions, what essentially happens is that we're invited to attend their health fairs. And what this is really partaking and engaging with the congregations so that they start to understand that domestic abuse really is a health issue, a health social problem that needs to be taken care of. We start to engage with people, even in different languages, whether it's Spanish or Creole, and we're able to get the message across to more people than we would have been able to reach initially.
One of the things that we've done is modify our RRR training so that we can reach out to those people who are responding to 911 calls. That's the EMS and firefighters, law enforcement, and even the 911 operators themselves.
My name is Juan Rodriguez. I work with Orange County Fire Rescue as a firefighter paramedic. After watching the video on domestic violence provided by Harbor House, it's allowed me to identify a domestic violence victim much easier out in the field. This training video taught me several things. One of them was how to separate the victim from the abuser so the victim feels more comfortable in explaining their situation.
The reason that I support Harbor House is because Harbor House is the only not-for-profit organization in Orange County that proactively engages domestic violence.
You may notice throughout the community the color purple in association with domestic violence awareness. With Harbor House, you'll notice a purple door. That door has a really special meaning to us, and hopefully it will have a special meaning to you too. We want to make sure that that door is open for every single person who needs it. And you can help us open that door and keep it open for survivors of domestic abuse in Central Florida. If we're to continue to reach out to over 20,000 individuals in our community every single year, we need support from people just like you. Please help Harbor House continue our innovative programs and partnerships here in this community. Help us make Central Florida a safer place to live.